Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everything's up and running. KC3QPJ with the Farmhouse Ham Radio. For all these, sorry, just dropped something. Bear with me. Who've never been on my channel before, welcome. We are spotlighting the Kids Night version of the Friendly Bunch from now on, probably every Saturday night, starting at 8 p.m. But I like to get my live stream up and running beforehand just to make sure everything is going smoothly. So that being said, we're about to come up on an ID here. We're on frequency 3.919, and we're gonna see what we got going on here with these cams.
Good to hear you. Any other stations coming on board with Friendly Bunch for the first time?
All right, I don't know if he did the ID. I might have missed it.
All right. Nothing heard there, so let's go say hi to Dalton.
All right, so the audio on the radio is going to be a little low. I'm going to put the mic down there. It didn't work out real well the last time with the audio, but I've got the forward-facing speaker at 100% right now. So let's go ahead and listen in. We have K2MFS Mike out of New Jersey, better known as Jersey Mike. He's doing the moderating tonight, so let's go ahead and listen in, everybody.
That's plenty that we were interested in, but you'd have to take a second mortgage out on the house.
Oh, Lord. I have no idea the price of handguns or rifles anymore. It's been a while since I've walked into a store. I think the last one I did was August of last year out in Michigan, I think. Eyes rolled in the back of my head when I saw those prices.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing to walk around in there and see something for $20,000-$30,000.
All right, bear with me. I am multitasking here. I got to turn the volume down on the laptop. I have let me turn that off here. I'm sorry, I missed most of that. Dalton, try it again.
I said it really isn't much to walk in there and see a gun going for anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000.
Ouch. Let's see. Last time, I bought a Glock Model 19. I think I only paid $375 for it, but that was 40 years ago. The cheapest Glocks nowadays run about $800.
Gonna check the audio real quick, guys.
I bought a Glock Model 19.
Actually, sounded pretty good, fellas. Let's get it cranked back up.
Dalton, anything else happening there? Was you moderating last Saturday, or was that Adriel?
Yeah, I moderated last Saturday, so I'll give it to Adriel if he shows up tonight.
Okay, that's a plan there. Hang along with us for a while there. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to listen to the live stream as well as moderate, see if I can do that. Good to hear you tonight. Let me jump over here and say hi to Dean, Alpha Bravo 3 Bravo Delta. Dean, good evening. Good to hear you tonight.
Hey, good to hear you. It's always good to hear you. What can I say? Yeah, I did a little more work on my antenna, so hopefully I'm making the trip to you all right. But still, I wanted to get on before the kids get on, so we'll kind of sit aside and wait for the kids.
Dean, tonight I got you 10 over S9, and wow, solid audio.
Oh, that's good then. Maybe what I did helped out. What can I say? It's showing up better on the SWR meter, so I'm happy with that.
And that's all it is. I'm glad you got it working. All right. Great to hear you. You know the routine. Give me a holler if you hear something there. In the meantime, let's go wave a hand over to Bob at 8BCF. If you're still there, Bob, good evening there.
Yes, sir, Brother Mike. Yeah, I'm still here, and I don't know what's going on here. Everything looks all right on all the pictures and everything. I might need to drift off this
frequency and do some more testing, but I don't know what it is. Last night I was out of it. I was actually up for 21 hours before I got in bed last night. Just something did happen last night. I didn't even know it, but electronics and radio and computers, start them up to max and for what it is, it is a problem, but if nothing happens, I'm going to be here.
Sounds like somebody's using
no.
a tuner.
We're going to wait and see if Adriel shows up. He'll moderate. If not, then I think Dalton will there. But right now, it's Adriel is our moderator when he shows up.
Mike's got a booming signal as usual. Mike. And the noise floor, luckily, is only about an S3 tonight, guys, so that's really good. I have no attenuation on. I don't know if you guys can see, but my attenuator is off. Normally, I have that on. I figured with the low noise floor this evening, people could actually take their turn and see their signal. So there is a little bit of a delay this evening, probably, I'd say a good 20-second delay, but hopefully it's all
whatever it is you're
going
looking for, I hope you find it and everything works out for you. All right, good to hear you there. That's the bottom of the welcoming list there. We do have some time here. If there are any stations that would like to wave a hand to someone, have a question for the group, or maybe you'd like to bring up a subject we can all talk about, or maybe you're coming on board for the first time, just give us your call slowly and phonetically.
Contact with you there, Mr. Mike.
Okay, Aaron, let me get you in a second there. Was that Tim, N8BLY, coming in? All right, hang on just a second, Tim. Let me go over to Aaron with the contact. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if the audio on the video was okay with the radio. I'm not worried about my own voice, just wanted to make sure audio on the radio is good and it doesn't sound like it's too far in the background. That's all I needed.
Yeah, I'm listening to it now. It sounds good. Your audio sounds real good, and I sound a little hollow.
Yeah, it's not the highest quality mic, but yeah, I got you 30 over, and if anybody else is interested, there's about a 15-second delay in the broadcast on YouTube. So if you take your turn and you want a signal report, my attenuator is off. The noise floor here in Keymar, Maryland is about an S3 to S5 with very little static discharge. And if you guys want a signal report, you can hear yourself on the live stream. With that, Mike, I'll hand it back to you, and I'll be standing by.
Okay, great to hear it. And I'm looking at it now, so we'll see what the signal pops in there if it does. Anyway, let me go say hi to Tim, N8BLY. Tim, good evening. Good to hear you out here tonight.
Good evening, Mike. It's want to jump in. Been super busy this past week, and I always make time out for kid night. I always want to.
Well, guys, it seems like the audio is good. It is going to sound a little hollow. I wish I had a way to do a direct plug-in, but I'm not savvy enough with the computer to know how to do it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy this evening. It's going to be mostly that view, top right corner of your screen there. Like I was saying before, no attenuation tonight. My average noise floor level is about S3, S5, which is very low. So that'll help pull in the weak signals this evening. So with that, we'll go ahead and get back to
always a pleasure to have you on board there. Hey,
the,
glad you made it in there, and hope you can listen to the kids.
It
sounds like we're going to have a good group in here tonight. So great to hear you. In the meantime, we still got a couple of minutes there. If anybody else would like to wave a hand, have a question for a group, or maybe a subject you'd like to bring up, just say contact.
NC4CW.
I'm waiting for you, Dave. NC4CW. Good evening, Dave. What's happening?
I tell you what a beautiful day in North Carolina. If it got any better than this, I'd move. Over.
Yeah, you had a little bit warmer weather than we did there, but my wife wanted me to tell you that for dinner tonight she did corned beef in the crock pot, and she had a special recipe, and I got to tell you, I'm not a big fan of corned beef, but it turned out marvelous.
Well, St. Patrick's Day, so she's right on cue. I actually made tuna salad. I was going to make fried tuna patties, but we sat out in the sunshine at about 75 degrees and had some adult beverages. I don't think I could probably handle it, though.
Roger. Corned beef is supposed to be for tomorrow, but she decided to do it tonight. Tomorrow we're going to have cod fillets, so we'll see how that goes.
I thought today was corned beef day. Am I uninformed?
I don't know. I go by what the master cook wants to do. Originally it was supposed to be fish tonight, corned beef tomorrow, but I guess when she took it out of the freezer, she forgot to tell me to put it in the fridge, so it was completely thawed this morning, and I put it in the fridge, so that's what we had tonight.
All right. KTMFS NC4CW. Sounds like you've got everything going great. Who's the gal on YouTube? I missed the call. I just got in here. Who's the gal on YouTube?
That is Aaron, KC3QPH. He's streaming Kids Night Live tonight.
All righty. I'll go up there and listen. I love it when hands do that. I think that's supposed to be. All right. Mike, as always, you're doing a great job, and I appreciate it, and I will hang around for Kids Night. Although NC State and West Carolina put an ACC championship at 8:30, so I won't be here then. Over.
I don't blame you. I'm hoping to get home from work to watch Auburn play in the SEC championship tomorrow, but work comes first.
I almost feel stupid because
All right, thanks again, man.
I really don't
I
really don't watch any kind of basketball. I've never been interested in basketball.
ID with me. If
But
you're coming on board,
kudos
for the
to the
very
hams
first time
out
with the
there
group
that
tonight,
enjoy
just
that.
dial up 10 out, give us your call slowly and phonetically, and we'll go from there.
let me
This is
identify real quick.
K2MFS with the Friendly Bunch.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136.
KO4 PNI with the Friendly Bunch.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Papa Juliet with the Friendly Bunch, 50 watts, live streaming on Farmhouse Ham Radio channel on YouTube.
November 3, Mike India Alpha.
Alright guys, there's Mr. Adrian.
NC4CW with the Friendly Bunch.
That was fast. I got Adriel there, N3MIA. Were there any other stations I might have missed coming on board for the first time? Come on back with your call, please. November 3, Zulu, Kilo, India. Good evening, Corey. I got you. Any other stations coming on board first time? Come on back with your call. Nothing heard there. Go over to Adriel, N3MIA. Adriel, good to hear you tonight. Hope you had a great weekend last weekend.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Mike. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you tonight?
No complaints whatsoever. A little bit of peeling I did is finally gone. I'm like a glistening snake in the sunlight now. All the scales are gone. I had a great weekend last weekend, and glad to be back home. And we're back to normal, whatever that might be.
It doesn't include a cough there, Mike. The cough is not normal. You gotta get rid of that again.
Did you guys get any rain up there?
We did not get rained on ourselves, but I think Saturday night or early Sunday morning, a little wave of rain came through. But other than that, it's been dry the whole time I was down there.
All right, well, that sounds good. Yeah, it didn't really rain that much here. I know it was raining a lot, and there's a lot of thunderstorms out in, like, Ohio and whatnot.
Yeah, I think my wife was telling me that we had a lot of rain here when I was down there last Saturday.
All right, well, that sounds good. Yeah, it didn't really rain that much here. I know it was raining a lot, and there's a lot of thunderstorms out in, like, Ohio and whatnot.
Yeah, I think my wife was telling me that we had a lot of rain here when I was down there last Saturday.
All right, well, that sounds
You're moderating tonight for the kids' night?
Roger.
All right, thank you very much there. All right, ride in there as long as you can, and let me go over to Corey, M3, ZKI. Corey, great to hear you tonight. How are you doing?
K2, MFS, and 3, ZKI. Good evening, Mike. Doing well today. Real nice weather here over in Erie, and got a lot done today, and just kind of winding down now, and got Jake nearby. We're going to hang out for kids' night for a little bit. He got a little surprise in the mailbox today, and was wearing his shirt today. It fits like a glove. So, yeah, thanks to you and Bob for taking care of that NABCF there. We got the note and everything. That was really nice, and he'll be on here too to thank you himself. But with that, I'll send it back to you, Mike. K2MFS and 3 ZKI.
So
Great.
the
I'm
T-shirt
glad he
was
enjoyed it.
a prize for
Apologize for
participation,
taking
and
so
that's
long,
what he
but
was referring
I
to. So
kept running
congratulations.
around like a one-armed bandit in a slot machine while I was down there, so it made him rough to get anything done.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I understand. But yeah, it's always cool when you're a kid and you get some mail with your own name on it.
It is. I remember as a kid getting mail with my name on it. It's like, what is it? What is it? You find out it's an invitation to attend to school.
Yeah, his birthday's March 23rd, so you never know what it might be too this time of year.
Oh, that is so true. Yeah. So, well, I'm glad he was happy and he's enjoying it.
Yep. So I'm gonna hang low here, and hopefully next 15 minutes he can shut this plasma TV noisemaker off behind me, so I can hear the rest of the group a little bit better. That thing really it's in the basement right behind me here, and he's playing some games right now. That thing puts out noise like you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah, that's one of the first things I noticed about plasmas. But once they switched over to LEDs, it got so much quieter.
Yeah, it's probably 12 years old, and the thing won't die, and I'm just hanging on to it. But still works. It's good for the kids' room down here, the basement here. So I guess I'm a kid too over here in the radio section. But anywho. Go ahead and take her back over, and I'll be hanging loose here until kids' time.
All right, my friend. Great to have you on board here. All right, we do have a few minutes until we ID. If there are any stations out there that would like to wave a hand to someone, have a question for the group or a subject you'd like to bring up, just say contact. We'll give you the frequency.
Contact?
Go ahead, Mr. Bob.
I don't know. I moved a bunch of stuff around and checked all the cables and played with all the valves and that. And static went away. I got a low noise floor and a good signal. So maybe whatever it is, I accidentally screwed it up and fixed it.
Well, I don't know what you did, but all I can tell you is you got a good signal up here. I hear you with no problem. Band's pretty decent. My noise level is, well, I don't know what it is. I'll let you know when I unkey, but it's been between 5 and 6, 3 and 5, so it's not bad tonight. And I look at the scope.
It's
There's
definitely
really
not bad.
nothing on the scope that shows any outrageous noise.
Yes, I understand, and my problem is I got such a noise floor.
So once again, everybody, Kids Night will kick off here in the next 10 minutes. This live stream is dedicated to the Kids Night so that we can promote children. You guys can get a taste, whoever watches my video this evening or in the future. It's to promote the hobby of ham radio and amateur radio to the youth. Not a lot of the population of the world are ham radio operators, but it's the original form of social media. So let's keep listening in. Hope you guys enjoy the live stream. If you have any questions, just put it in the chat box.
Just do me one
There
favor.
will be a chat box to the right side on your screen, and you can type any message you want in there
we're not
and give
spring
me a shout.
chickens anymore.
Let me know any thoughts you guys might have.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go ahead and get back to the action.
She don't want me going up there. And then he talks about redoing some stuff on the roof and fixing some things. I was like, okay, if I don't go up there and see what the problem is, I don't know what to fix. It's got to be done, but I understand, brother, and I appreciate it. So, back to you for the idea.
Alrighty, my friend. It is ID time. I'd like to invite everybody to ID with me, if you would. If you're coming on board for the very first time with the group tonight, just let the pile up 10 out, then give us your call slowly and phonetically. K2MSS with the Friendly Bunch. November 3, Mike India Alpha.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Papa, Juliet 50 watts, Kemar, Maryland.
And 3 ZKI.
November 3, Tango, Quebec, Mike, first time.
The Friendly Bunch.
10-minute ticker, guys.
Lima Bravo Whiskey.
Saying 73, everybody have a good night. Maybe we'll catch you later on or maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I can switch back and forth, but I've got to get a second mic. The only problem is syncing the times on them there, Mr. Grant. So I get what you're saying.
Good evening. Okay, got you, Bobby. Larry, have a great evening. Thanks for dropping by. Are there any other stations coming on board for the first time with the group tonight? Come on back with your call.
November 3, Tango, Quebec, Mike.
Got you, Tom. November 3, Tango, Quebec, Mike. Any other stations coming on board? Give us your call slowly and phonetically.
Kilowatt Radio 4 Delta X-ray.
That would be Mr. Clyde. Tell me he shouldn't have been a DJ, guys. Come on now.
That's perfect for me. Good to hear you, Clyde. Any other stations coming on board? Come on back with your call. All right, nothing heard. Well, Bobby, you were the first one in the coming on board tonight. This round here. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm just reading about this winter storm we got coming back. So winter has not left us yet. It's going to return next week. And probably some snow up your way, Mike. But anyway, everything good in Virginia. I think we got in the 70s today. It's currently 67. So anyway, a nice day. Went out and got me a steak tonight. Oh, man, that was good. Anyway, waiting for kids night. I'm on low power, by the way, if you didn't notice. Back over to you, Mike.
I didn't notice anything. Well, I know as I hear you. You sound good on the...
He says low power, yet he's 10 over an S9 here.
Standing by just in case, but so far so good. I was able to hear Mike out in Minnesota without an SDR, so that's a good sign of what's going to happen. Anyway, good to hear you out there, and don't talk about snow. I put my snowblower away already.
Amen, Mikey.
Okay, good deal. Hey, one thing while I got is, Bob, I need to speak to you on the phone after kids night if you can hang around for a little bit. So, anyway, Mike, back out to you.
All righty. Glad to have you on board. All right, let's say hi to Tom, M3, T2M. Hey, good evening, Tom. Great to hear you out here tonight.
Hey, howdy, my favorite buddy. I thought I'd hop in here and listen to the people on the kids' night. I like to listen to the kids sometimes. I don't tend to participate too much, but I like to listen.
Yeah, we all learn something from the kids. I still do, whether I can remember it.
So, guys, it'll be kicking off in 5 minutes, and if there are any operators out there that have any kids or nephews, grandkids, anytime, if you're a licensed ham radio operator, general class or better, you're more than welcome to hop in on this frequency any night of the week, but specifically Saturday nights are for kids starting at 8. They usually roll around an hour to an hour and a half sometimes, but hopefully things will go off without a hitch tonight. So enough of me talking. Let's get back to the spectral analyzer there, and let you guys get your signal reports for the evening, and you can hear what you sound like.
You're going to get down to the 30s. I ain't looking forward to that at all. But I thought spring had sprung and fall had fell. But you know how that goes. I'll be kicked back here, or probably here from kids night, but I'll be somewhere. You bet your sweet Bippy on that. You have a good evening, Mikey, and carry on. KR4DX.
Clyde, great to hear you out here. And yeah, we saw snow in our forecast, but it's supposed to say, well, north and west of us. So I'm knocking on wood. That was my head. Ouch. We don't get no snow.
Well, I hope you don't. If you don't want any, I don't want any. So I hope I don't get none neither.
I hear you there, my friend. Good to hear you out there. Ride along as long as you can, and jump in whenever you want.
Let's not be saying that. You'll jump in the middle of kids night, get all wild or something.
Well, as long as you say contact and you talk to one of the kids, I have no problem.
I'm a kid at heart anyway, brother.
Same here, my friend. All right, good to hear you there. We do have a few minutes before our next ID and Kids Night kicks off. If there are any stations out there, like to wave a hand to someone, have a question for the group, or maybe you'd like to bring up a subject we could talk about there, just say contact. Okay, nothing heard there. Bobby, if you got a moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
You've been having some warm weather. Is that grass starting to turn green on you?
Yeah, they've already mowed one time, so we're ready to go there. They got to come in with some mulch here next month, so they're going to do that. I got to dig the trenches because they don't dig them deep enough, so I got to do all that. That's going to take me about a week to do all that, but anyway, we'll get her done and got some weeds coming up and get all those weeds out of there, and we'll be ready to go. Back to you.
Yeah, daffodils all bloomed. I got a second wave on the side of the garage blooming. I would manage to get my...
So, I'm just chilling in the shack, listening on the radio, and we got about 3 minutes, and the kids will pipe in here and take over the frequency. So, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's live stream. I am having some streaming issues, a little bit of delay, so we'll let Mr. Mike take it back over.
Yeah, it's going to get warm, but I tell you what, we're not going to get out of the 40s Monday, and then Monday night thereabouts, we're going to be in the mid-20s or thereabouts. So it's going to kill everything that's out there, and it's going to do that 2 nights in a row before I think it warms up again.
Yeah, I don't know what is on my schedule, but I do have work to do tomorrow before it gets too cold, and it's the only time I can do it is on a Sunday. It's one of those businesses that run 6 days a week. I wish we did, but not the nature of our business. Anyway, good to hear you out there. Ride along, and we'll have some fun with Kids Night.
That sounds like a winner to me. I can't wait. So anyway, can't wait for Kids Night, that kind of thing. And by the way, we've had a good week this week. A lot of people getting in here. We've had record crowds, Mike. So anyway, looks like the Friendly Bunch is growing like crazy. I need to send out a letter to the controllers about some things, but other than that, we're in good shape. So there you go. Back to you.
Go ahead, contact.
Thanks, Mike. I'm Bobby, AB4, KBJ at ABCS.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just think it's nice down there but, myself and Mike were on a pocket last week for kids night, and just wondering if you have the list of kids that were on last week you could forward to us.
Yep, can I text it over to you?
That would be perfect.
Okay, I already did that actually. I sent it, I thought I sent it to you, but I'll send it again, not a problem.
Okay, I appreciate it. And you might have, I was having issues with my phone. I had to, but also wanted to install an app on my phone last weekend to get our tickets for the tournament, which I didn't want to do, and it messed things up, and I spent all week getting a reset. But, yeah, if you can send that, that would be great.
I'll be definitely doing it here right now then. So, anyway, I'll let Mike do the ID and kids nights up. So, back after you, Mike.
Okay, it is that time. Before we do the ID, I'd like to send a special thanks out to Aaron, KC3QPJ, who is live streaming Kids Night tonight on his Farmhouse Ham Radio YouTube. And there is a little delay there because I'm trying to listen to it at the same time here, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'd like to invite everybody to ID along with me here. If you're coming on board for the first time tonight, just let the pileup pin out and give us your call slowly and phonetically, and we ask for your patience while we go on with Kids Night. If you have kids getting on when you ID, let me know, please. K2 MFS with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
KB4 ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Nights.
Kilo Charlie 3 Quebec Papa Juliet Keymar Maryland with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
164.
KO4 PNI with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
November 3 Mike India Alpha.
Alpha Bravo 3 Bravo Delta number 136 with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
And 2LQQ number 206 with the Kids Night on the Friendly Bunch.
Okay. I think I heard a couple of stations coming
Mike,
on board
thanks
for
for
the
the
first time
shout-out,
there.
sir. I appreciate
If this is your first time tonight, come on back with your call slowly and phonetically, please. All right, no stations coming on board first time. All right. Hey, welcome everybody to the Friendly Bunch Kids Night session. Tonight's moderator will be Adriel, N3MIA, in Myersville, Maryland. So at this time, I'm going to turn the reins over to Adriel. And Adriel, take it away. We're here to help you out.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 3919 Friendly Bunch Kids Night. We are here every Saturday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until us kids give up their frequency. My call sign is November 3 Mike India Alpha. My name is Adriel. I'm 15 years old, located in Maryland, and looking for any stations with kids or who are kids that would like to get in our group.
And at this point, guys, I'm just going to let them do their thing. I may or may not ID here and there, but hopefully they'll have a good time.
Three ZKI.
November 3 Zulu Kilo, was that N3 Zulu Kilo India?
N3, November 3 Zulu Kilo India, not N3 Quebec, whatever.
Okay, November 3 Zulu Kilo India. Good evening. How are you doing tonight, and what is your name, please?
I'm doing great tonight, and my name is Jacob. I'm up in Pennsylvania.
Okay, good evening, Jacob. I can't remember, have we spoken before?
Yes, I believe we have, 2 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember now. I haven't been on the radio in a while. Are you the one I told about Civil Air Patrol?
What was that?
Are you the guy I told you about Civil Air Patrol?
I don't remember.
not sure. But anyway, so good evening, Jacob. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very good.
All right, well, that's good to hear. What did you do today?
Well, in the morning we went out to Dick's Sporting Goods to get a baseball bat and some cleats, and then I kind of just hung around and played with my friends until now.
Well, that sounds like fun. Did you use your baseball bat today?
No, it's brand new, but I didn't use it yet today. We got a Camwood bat too.
Well, that sounds good. Do you have a baseball?
A baseball?
Yeah, do you have a baseball so you can play baseball with your new bat?
Yeah, we have plenty of baseballs. We got a big bucket.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good. And anyways, Jacob, thank you for getting in tonight. Is there anybody who would like to make a contact with Jacob? Please come now.
Contact?
Go ahead, Mr. Mike.
Yeah, thank you. Jacob, this is Mike, K2MFS. I heard you got a little bit of a surprise in the mail today.
Yeah, my birthday's in like 7 days, so I was like pretty excited when I see a package with my name on it. I'm like, ooh, is it a knife? Is it a BB gun? And I'm like, oh, it's better.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It is our gift to you for being the winner of the Friendly Bunch Kids Night T-shirt for, I think it was February? I lost my notes again, but I want to make sure you're happy with it, and you can say it's a birthday present too. It's perfect timing.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that T-shirt. I didn't really think I'd get it because I missed the 1 week, but yeah, thanks a lot again.
You're quite welcome. All of us here in the Friendly Bunch are happy that you are the winner there. I did hear another contact out there that'll probably want to talk with you there. So I'm going to turn it back over to Adriel, and I think someone else wants to talk to you there. Adriel, back over to you.
All right, thank you very much. Was there another contact station? Please come again.
Yeah, Adriel, that was me, NABCF.
Go ahead.
Thanks, sir. This is Jacob, H368I, is Bob, NABCF, and yeah, I was going to let you know that the T-shirt was on the...
So guys, I had to have my coffee. This should last me till the end of Kids Night, keep me awake till about 10, so let's see how long we can keep the live stream going. But all these kids have excellent signals, as you can see. A lot of them are like 20 over, and some are with mom and dad because they use mom or dad's call sign, or they are actually licensed operators like Adriel and Dalton. So pretty smart kids. They're starting to make me feel pretty old at this point. Let's get back to the action here. Just letting you guys know I'm still alive.
We're using a web SDR to hear you, actually, even though I have no idea what that is.
Okay, well, I understand. And, sometimes things get a little crazy out here. I got some SDRs running, but I don't really know them right now. But anyway, Jacob, I'm going to say please to you, and I'm going to let you set it back there to Adriel and see if anybody else wants to contact you before the ID, and we'll go on from there. So, let me please, Jacob.
Good night, Bob.
All right, were there any other contacts? Please come now.
Contact.
Go ahead, Dalton.
Hey, Jacob. Glad to hear that you've come back to the radio again, and congratulations on winning the T-shirt.
Thanks.
So I guess you have plans on joining a baseball team maybe for your school, or are you planning on doing a rec league?
Well, for baseball, I I do fall ball, and then I'm doing travel ball. I did travel ball since 8U, and I also do Iroquois Little League. So yeah, a lot of baseball in my life.
That's pretty cool. Do you plan on playing it through college or maybe trying to get into the MLB?
Heck yeah!
Well, good luck with that. And if you stick with it, who knows where you might go in life.
What's your name?
The name here is Dalton. The call is Kilo Oscar 4 Papa November India.
How old are you?
15.
I'm 9 years old, and do you play any sports?
I just do running. I just do cross country and track. But I need to go ahead and send it back to Adriel for the ID.
Alright, thank you very much. You guys can continue this on the other side. Let's go ahead and ID. This is November 3, Mike India Alpha with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
KB4IBJ, number 1, with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136 with the Friendly Bunch.
KO4, PNI with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Papa Juliet with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night, Low Power, Keymar, Maryland.
K2MFS with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
M3ZKI.
Alright, were there any news stations at time? With kids over our kids, please come back with your call signs slowly and phonetically. Nothing heard. Dalton, back over to you to continue your conversation.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't really know if I'm going to do any other sports. I'll probably primarily just stick to running throughout the rest of high school.
Yeah, I've always liked running, but I've never played it. I mean, I just like to run a lot. Seems pretty natural. And
5K this year.
yeah, I did do a 5K this year, and I was totally not ready for it. I was like, at the end. But, yeah.
Yeah, for cross country, every meet you usually run 5K, depending on how well it's been measured, but it is usually about a 5K. So, yeah, I definitely remember my first cross country season. It was quite the surprise, that's for sure.
How old were you when you first started playing cross country?
I was about 13 or 14 at the time, probably closer to 13.
Have you improved a lot in the about 2 years that you've done it?
Yeah, it's definitely a night and day difference, that's for sure. But once you kind of get into running, and if you stick with it, it comes easier as it goes.
Yeah, it's really been the same with me in wrestling. I wrestle for the Ramblers, and if you've ever heard of Penn State, they're like the #1 wrestling program. They have this kid named Carter Starocki, and he's from that team.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually have a friend at school who's trying to start a wrestling team at the school, so we'll see if he can do that or not. But yeah, that's definitely pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to start a ham radio club at my school.
There you go.
Yeah, well, good
So look,
job, and
I think-
I wish you luck on that.
That's the kind of stuff we want to hear. You know, that's the kind of stuff we want to hear. because now you have somebody young that has gotten into the hobby, has been influenced by either a parent or somebody on the radio, and that was the whole purpose for Bobby and the the first founders of this group, was to appeal to the kids. And now you have a kid that's got interest and wants to spread it into his school. Now, a lot of kids with the modern technology, they may be hard to reach, but my goodness, I really enjoyed hearing that, and I'm glad. I'm not sure who that child was, but that's really good to hear, and hopefully he can appeal to his school board and they would allow that in and open up a whole new world. And like I've always said, well, not always, but as of late, ham radio is the original social media, and it'll always be here. It's never going to go away unless we don't pass on that knowledge to the younger generation. Let's go ahead and keep listening in. I'm going to go ahead and put that mic back over there.
Yeah, I think you did. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know we sound this similar. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was quite surprised.
Okay, well, very good. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty funny. So, what have you been up to this week?
Well, just been doing schoolwork. Our fourth quarter just recently started up, so now everybody's assigning us projects. So that's about how that's going. This weekend, I've just been kind of relaxing, and I got to go to a gun show today. Walked around, looked around, and just kind of saw a bunch of stuff and saw what's out there on the market.
Well, that's really cool. Did you guys buy anything or no?
No, we didn't buy any guns, but we did get a couple nice large tactical duffel bags or whatever, so we'll put those to use.
Yeah, it sounds good. Was it mostly I don't know how to say it, wooden hunting, wooden rifles, I guess, 30-06s, or were there some compact guns, I guess?
Yeah, there were hunting rifles, relics from World War II. I think I saw a couple World War I things, a bunch of different ARs in all platforms and all sizes, and a great deal of pistols along with knives. So it was a pretty broad spectrum.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I don't know if you guys have ever been. I think it's in Pennsylvania, but I think it's called the Great Outdoor Show. It's the world's biggest outdoor show indoors. Have you ever heard of it?
I can't say I have. Where exactly is it located?
I can't remember. I think it's somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. I might have to look into that.
Yeah, I think they already did it this year, but maybe next year. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff there, and it's they have guns, fishing, vehicles, all sorts of stuff.
Hershey, PA.
I think somebody was trying to get in there. What was that?
Hershey, PA. That's where the Great American Show is.
Okay, I guess it's in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up and see how far of a drive that is from where I am.
Yeah, I don't know how far away it is, but you can definitely spend a couple days there. I think it's a week long, maybe, or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, probably would take a week just to look around at everything.
If you guys experience any lagging, I do have a little bit of latency issues. It may buffer on the video here and there, so just be patient. It will come back up if it goes down, and I will keep the live stream open.
During the early part of the week, but besides that, really nothing special.
Okay, very good. Yeah, it hasn't really rained that much here. It rained a little bit the other night, but not that much. Stuff is starting to kind of bloom around here.
been hearing there was some pretty big rainstorm somewhere. I don't remember where.
Yeah, I think, like yesterday, there was a lot of storms out west. And even in Ohio, I think, there were some tornadoes.
Wow. Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting that kind of weather this early.
Yeah, I know, but I think it happened yesterday. I'm not sure if it's still happening. But, yeah, other than that, we're up in an ID, Dalton, so let's go ahead and do that. This is November 3, Mike India Alpha with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Kilo 4, B1I with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
QM 164.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Papa, Julia with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night from Keymar, Maryland.
M3, ZKI.
K2 MFS with Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Alright, were there any new stations that time? With kids or who are kids, please come back with your call sign slowly and phonetically.
Kilo Quebec 4, Bravo Charlie Papa, first time tonight, and I have Noel.
Alright, roger that, Deanna with Noel. Any other stations, please come now. Alright, nothing heard. KQ4, BCP with Noel there. I guess you'll put on Noel first.
Yes, I'll put it on first.
Alright, very good. Good evening, Noel. How are you doing tonight? This is Adriel.
I'm doing good. How are you, Angel?
I'm doing really good. What were you up to today?
In the morning, I was riding my scooter.
Wow, that sounds like fun. Did you ride it for a while?
Yes, for a very long time.
Were you tired after it?
Yes.
I'm sure that can definitely be tiring. Did you do anything else today?
Not really. But later I went outside again.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part?
Later I went outside again.
Yeah, it's definitely really nice outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you do anything else this week?
Not really.
Alright, well, very good to hear you tonight, Noel. Thank you for getting in. Is there anybody who would like to make a contact with Noel? Please come now.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Hi, Noel. It's Mike from New Jersey. It's good to hear you tonight. I'm glad you had a lot of fun riding the bike today.
Yeah, it's actually a scooter.
Ah, scooter. Ah, see, I'm behind the times here. Was it an electric scooter, or did you have to use your feet to keep yourself going?
I had to use my feet.
Well, that's good exercise. At least you're not lazy. That's good.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that tomorrow? Go out on the scooter after church?
Yeah, I might.
I like that answer. That's a good answer. I'm glad you're having fun. Thank you for talking with me. And I'm going to send it back over to Adriel. Maybe someone else would like to say hi to you. Adriel, back over to you, K2MFS.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Mike. Another question for you, Noel. Do you guys have a paved driveway, or did you have to ride it like on your porch?
We have a paved driveway.
All right, very good. And is there anybody else who would like to make a contact with Noel? Please come now.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Hey, Noel. Hey, this is Bobby down in Virginia. Well, you're in Virginia, too. I forgot. But anyway, good to hear you tonight. And I was thinking you might have an electric scooter. Maybe you can get one of those where you won't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be good for you to have. But anyway, good to hear you tonight. Just wanted to say hi.
Really nice talking to you, Robbie.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Noel. Back to you, Adriel.
All right, thank you very much.
We may have a special
Anybody else
guest
would
here
like
in
to
the
make a
shack
contact,
tonight.
Please come now. Contact. Go ahead.
She just decided to come in. Let's see if you guys. There she is. Right there. That's Phoebe. That's my youngest
Yeah,
cat.
how was your day?
She decided to come in.
It was good.
So maybe she'll hop up in my lap a little bit later on.
Weekend for a change.
Back to the action, guys.
Yeah, just kind of got to do whatever, so that was nice.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was. How long have you been riding scooters?
I don't know, it was like a couple minutes.
Alright, well, it was good talking to you, and I'll go ahead and send it back to Adriel.
All right, thank you very much, Dalton. Is there anybody else who'd like to make a contact? Please come now.
W4ADI.
W4 Alpha Delta India.
Roger. In Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right, good evening, sir. W4ADI N3MIA. Would you like to make a contact with somebody?
I'll just listen in. Maybe someone else will give me a call. Stand by on the net and listen to you fine gentlemen out there. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thank you for getting in. We're currently in our kids' night portion of the Friendly Bunch. Do you have any youngsters with you?
It's been a while since I've been on there, but I'm looking forward to the get-together in October. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Very good. And, well, thank you for getting in tonight. And we'll come back to you shortly after kids' night.
So Roger, 3480, standing by.
All right, thank you very much. And is there anybody else who'd like to make a contact? Please come now. All right, nothing heard. Well, Noel, thank you for getting on tonight. And what do you think you're going to be doing tomorrow?
More scootering and going to church.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Are you enjoying this weather so now you can ride your scooter?
Yeah, the weather's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice here. We haven't had too much rain. Did you guys have any rain?
No.
Well, that's very good to hear. And, Noel, I think Mike would like to make a contact with you.
Hi, Noel. How are you doing today? Can you repeat that? How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Yeah. And, what did you do, fun today? Ride my scooter. That sounds really fun. Me and AB, thank you, Mr. Mike and Bob, but I got a gift card from Mr. Mike, and I bought this big set. It's a Nerdcore set, and it's a dinosaur set, and it's his favorite, so I got him that. So me and AB both have a Nerf gun, and it came with little cans, so we shoot cans and we shoot each other, which is fun. That sounds cool. Can you put that now, Noel? That sounds cool. Yeah, was very cool. And Amy is in a room shooting the cans right now. That sounds fun. Yeah, it's nice talking to you, Noel, and I'm going to give it back to my big son, Angel. It was nice talking to you, Micah.
All right, thank you very much for that conversation. And we're up on an ID, so let's go ahead and do that. This is November 3, Mike India Alpha with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Day before ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec Papa, Julia with the Friendly Bunch.
November 300, India.
KO4 PNI.
K2 MFS with Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
KO4JQS with the Friendly Bunch on Kids Night.
Alright, I know we still have Deanna to talk to. Were there any other news stations coming on board tonight? Please give us your call sign slowly and phonetically.
Yeah, I'm doing really good. I just got back from a school field trip, so I've been in South Carolina for a few days now, and just got back yesterday. And so it was a lot of fun. I went to Fort Sumter, which was really cool. We rode like a ferry there. And I went to a few other places, like an art museum, the Charlestown Landing, and then walked around the whole town, and saw these cool, colored houses, called Rainbow Row. So it was, a lot of fun, going in South Carolina and just exploring, Charleston. So I had a fun field trip. So that was basically my whole week. How was your week?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun going down to South Carolina. And my week has been pretty good. Nothing too exciting. Today we were putting new boards on our trailer and just fixing our trailer. But other than that, not much else going on. How was the weather down there in South Carolina?
It was really sunny, and not too many clouds, so I was actually really happy because I didn't want it to rain on our trip. So I think it got up to 79, so it was really warm and really nice, and it wasn't too windy, so it was like the perfect weather.
Yeah, that sounds like it's pretty nice. Were you guys close to the shore or not really? You were further inland?
We were really close to the shore, actually. Our hotel was right by the water, and then there was this bridge we had to cross over to get into Charleston, so we were basically right on the shore.
Wow, that's really cool. Did you guys go to the beach at all, or you didn't go to the beach?
We didn't walk on the beach, but there was a sidewalk above. It's kind of hard to explain, but we were walking. I think when we were walking in Charleston, there was this park nearby, and it had a sidewalk right next to the water in the beach that you could kind of look out at the water. So it was really pretty. So I guess you could say we kind of walked by the beach.
Yeah, that does sound like it'd be a really nice place to go and visit. And well, thank you for getting on tonight, Deanna. And always good to hear you. Is there anybody who would like to make a contact with Deanna? Please come now.
Contact?
Go ahead.
Hey, thank you, Adriel. Deanna, good evening. It's Mike on the Jersey Shore here. Good to hear you out here. I'm glad you had a great time on your field trip.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. How are you, Mike?
Doing good. I went on kind of I'll call it a field trip last weekend. Went down and met up with Bob, N8BCF, and I was his guest down at at the Arnold Palmer Invitational there. Got to watch the golfers up close and personal, so I had a great time there, and looking forward to next year.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Must be nice for you getting a break from everything to do that.
Oh yeah, when you say a break from everything, absolutely correct. Hey, have you ever done a trip over to Williamsburg?
Did you say Williamsburg?
Yes.
When I was little, I went to Williamsburg, and I don't really remember, I think Williamsburg, is that where Busch Gardens is, I think? Because we went there a few times when I was little, riding like the roller coasters and stuff, and I think we might have walked around some historical places, like Colonial Williamsburg, too, but it was when I was pretty little, so I don't really remember that part.
Okay. Yeah, I've been down there a couple of times. Colonial Williamsburg, yeah. My wife and I enjoyed walking through the streets, looking at the shops. It was fun. Yeah, we did Busch Gardens. We also hit up the bowling alleys, and of course the golf course over there. There's two golf courses there, Williamsburg National and Ford's Colony, so that's where I spent most of my time. But yeah, it is a nice place to visit and stroll through.
Yeah, I've actually never played like golf before, but I have done mini golf.
Well, I'll do that every day of the week. I can walk those little miniature 18-hole courses, but the big courses, I can't walk them anymore.
Yeah, there's this really pretty cool mini golf course I think we did when I was at Myrtle Beach in the summer. I think it was like dinosaur themed or something like that, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, they got all kinds of themes for those miniature golfs. They have the Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember those in Virginia Beach. Yeah, the dinosaur ones, those are great. And the mountain golf, those are interesting too. There's no flat spot on any of those courses there, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's also a lot of fun getting a hole-in-one. I think me and one of my other siblings, I forget who, got a hole-in-one, so that was a lot of fun.
I'm not that lucky to get a hole-in-one. Maybe a hole in, what was it, for my birthday last year? She got me a gift card. So I plan to go back up there and work on my swing, knock the rust off here before the summer starts up.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun, and they also have good food there, too.
Yeah, they do. Do you ever try any of that games like the Angry Birds game there at Topgolf?
Guys, I don't know how much delay there's going to be, but it seems like I'm having a lot of trouble with
different games you can play.
having a lot of trouble with the stream tonight. I don't know what's going on with it, but let's see what happens here.
Watch the birds fall. It's interesting.
That sounds really cool. Yeah. The only thing I know is I think they had like targets on the ground that you were trying to hit the balls close to.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun also. Well, keep that in mind next time you go to Topgolf. On the screens, they have, like I said, they have